name is Shalin Shah, and I've been a firefighter here in the city of Richmond for the last 4 years. The reason why I chose the fire service was I grew up here in the city, and I wanted to be of service to my community. I wanted to be able to go to work and help others that needed it. I've always wanted to be part of a dynamic work environment, a team environment, and kind of fire service is a mix of the physicality, the dynamic work environment, and being of service to others. That mix is kind of what attracted me to be a firefighter. So in terms of my inspiration, I went to school at the College of William & Mary. I studied religion for 4 years, and one of the things that I learned through my 4 years of study that kind of, I think, made me gravitate towards the fire service was just this idea that I think what all the major world religions kind of had in common in terms of a foundational principle and virtue is this idea of helping others, and that the goal of life is to be selfless. So when I was looking for careers after I graduated, I wanted to make sure that that I was doing something that I could be proud of, that I was going out there to help people. And that's kind of what really inspired me and motivated me to join the fire service. I didn't grow up as a volunteer thinking that I would end up in this career, but luckily just life's journey brought me here, and I've loved every second of it. So what inspired me to choose the fire service was I wanted to be of service to my community. I wanted to give back to people who needed it. And the fire service is kind of that blend of all those things that kind of interested me and the tools that I had at my disposal that I felt that I wanted to use to serve others. The physicality, the dynamic work environment, the critical thinking that's required on the job. All those different aspects of the fire service is kind of what inspired me to become a firefighter and give back to my community through the fire service. In terms of legacy, I think this is a noble profession, it's an honorable profession. And for me, the most important things, the two things that motivate me every day when I'm here at work is first and foremost service to my city and the respect to my peers. So I just want to leave here knowing, people saying, hey, Shaw, he was a good firefighter, I enjoyed working for him. And every day he came into work, he wanted to help the people, and he tried his hardest and gave 110% every day. So just having that means the world to me, the respect to my peers, and again, service to the citizens of the city. What I hope the next generation kind of gets from the fire service is that this idea that we all have special talents and skills that we can use to help others and help our communities. And I don't think I'm anything special. I'm just a kid that grew up here in the city of Richmond, and I just was able to find a calling that I think utilize, the aspects of myself that were kind of my best assets, and I'm able to use those and leverage those to kind of help people in need in a city that I care about. And that's kind of what I hope the next generation gets, that you don't have to be super talented, you don't have to be anything special, but we all have special gifts that we can use to give back. And if everybody felt that way, if people just look within themselves and kind of find that in them, then we can all play our part. It doesn't have to be through the fire service, but there's something out there for everybody that they can use, that they can be part of to give back to the community.